Well, hi there. Welcome to a new series called Let's Build This. So what this is going to be two parts. The first part is for the beginners, to give you a little inspiration, to give you a little bit of know-how, because if you think that you can't build, I have to tell you, I think you're wrong, totally wrong. You can do it. I know you can. And this is not as bad as you think it is. Really it isn't. Just needs a little bit of practice and a little bit of fun. Have a little fun. And that's what we're going to do. Now, this first series of two, since Halloween is right here, it should be right here pretty soon, if not on it. The first one we're going to do is a haunted house. Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm excited. And I kind of already started because I was already like trying it around. So here's what we got with, and this is not going to be a build for build. Remember that. This is just inspiration. This is just to give you ideas. If you want to build it this way, you're welcome to. But you're not going to see a complete build, or block for block build. And that's just not what this is about. Okay, inspiration, just to give you ideas. So we're starting a haunted house. Excuse me. Now, the way I do this is I have two big builders that I have followed for a while. One is Grian. And if you don't know who Grian is, you should YouTube him, because man, that's the great one way to go. The other one is QB, and I don't know if he's done a video in a while, but I got a lot of inspiration from him. And this way is the Grian way. So if it's new to you, you can try it. If not, I'll show you the other way. Basically, we kind of pop everything in, or inward, and put in the corners like this. It gives it a little bit of depth. Now, the weird part is, and this is really strange, in real life, most things don't have this kind of feel. Everything's like, most houses are, side for side for side for side. But for some, and I'll tell you what, I'll show you. I will just totally show you. It's much easier this way, right? Okay. So it'll be the same thing, and I'm doing this in creative mode because it's just easier. Okay, when you're going to do this in your forever world or whatever world, yeah, you're going to have to do some scavenging and all that stuff. But anyway, so what we have is two different kind of styles. This way and the Grian way. I call it the Grian way. Maybe other people have done it. To me, this is a little flatter. This might be your first step toward better building. I've played on servers where I have seen nothing but the basic starter house made up of nothing but that kind of thing. And you've got a hole for the people to walk in, and the hole on the whole thing. You know what I mean. Box huts. I call them box huts. But that's the other way. And if you want to do the same thing, you just have to kind of incorporate it differently. That's all. And you just have to pop these inward one, and it will still work out. The only thing that will change is over here in the corners. Instead of being like this, it will be back in here, and you kind of have to change things just a little bit, but nothing major, nothing you can't handle. Okay, so I've got this, like I said, I got this started because I was trying it out, and I said, I'm not breaking that. I went too many times. Okay, one of the other things I try to do, and this is what I get from QB, is what he uses the rule of fours. 4 base blocks at all times. No more than 4. Okay? More is okay, but too many is bad too. So right now I have, the acacia logs, the dark oak planks, the mossy cobblestone, and I have a few others in mind, and they'll come into play a little bit later. So right now, we need doors for right here, and when it comes to doors, I like them on the inside, and you'll see why in a minute, because you have that little where, pops in a little bit. It gives a little bit of depth. That's what we're looking for here. We're looking for some depth and some feel. So there you go. That is what I got started. Okay, and I'm going to some of the other blocks in my palette will become apparent later. So I'm going to build this all up, and I'll come back and you'll see what I have started. Alright, now what we have is I went ahead and made a second layer, and around the back I didn't put a beam here for reasons you'll see in a little bit. Okay, and the the only thing different here is I put, instead of doors, I put windows, and we'll get that looking a little bit better here in a minute. Now, what I did in here was I marked the floor to the second layer. Now, as far as interiors, I'm not going to go ahead and I'm not going to do that in these, because I don't know how, you can arrange it whatever way you want. Unless you want me to do interiors, I would be more than glad to do that. If you want to see a video about interiors, yeah, I'll do it. Let me know. Let me know in the comments, let me know. And speaking of comments, let me know, what you think of this so far. If you like it, if this is what you're going for. Alright, so the next part is going to be the roof, and this is going to be a little more tricky, and you'll see why in just a second. Now, what I've done here is put a layer of nether brick, which is part of my palette, and upside down stairs to put like that lip there. Okay, so that part is easy. Now in the back here we still have this part missing, and we will totally fix it, and you will see. Now what I've been doing here on this side, and this is where things could get a little tricky again, is you put right side stairs in there, and you make it like that. Okay, and what you have to do is you're gonna have to put a block, just like this, and then come around, and you want to put them, start putting them in like this way, because the typical haunted house that you usually see, they have these style of roofs that shows these kind of things. And by the way, if you're wondering where I got the inspiration for this, I just googled haunted house, and the first thing I saw was this, and I said, yep, that's what I want to do. And that's one of your best places for inspiration is Google. Just make a picture, take a picture, look at the picture, and then try to translate it into Minecraft. It might not always work, and we're going to have a problem here. Because what's going to be here is, and I'm going to have to watch, because I'm going to have to break this to see the, yeah, I'm going to see the posts, because most you know, typical haunted houses have that, you know, has that extra upper layer on it. It's actually, what they call that is Victorian style. In reality, they're not just haunted houses. They're, you know, Victorian style, like this. And then what we're going to have to do, we're going to put this up, and then I'm going to have another roof. Now, that's where problems could arise, and if you know, have to, you figure out what workarounds for it. You know, you use a little bit of creativeness, and you figure, because these and this is not going to, this is going to stop right here, because, and it actually, in this case, it's going to work fine. It's going to work just fine. In fact, what you could even do is, if I wanted to, and this is, you know, preference over anything else, is, well, this guy is not happy. You can totally do that. But basically, you just want to keep filling this in, because, you know, you got to have your you got to have this part done, because you want to have that creepy upstairs attic that, you know, whatever it is, the crazy old lady or the witch or whatever, she generally lives in the top, you know, up, always in the top, and you have that kind of thing, you know, like that, in one of those. And we're gonna make it, I don't know if we're gonna make 2 floors. Let me you know, let me play around here a little bit, and I'll see if I can figure it out. Alright, I think I'm pretty happy with that. I just kind of left it like that, and it filled in really nicely, and I just topped off the top, right on the top like that. Works easy, because what we're going to do, we've got to do here is, we have to make another one of these like we did on, you know, all along the bottom. But otherwise you don't have that, you know, spooky house effect. And you just drop these in like this. This one will be quick and easy. It'll probably come out a little weird, but, you know, that's, you mess around with it, you do you, man. That's the whole thing. Do you. Me, I'm pretty happy with this so far. I really am. I hope, you know, I hope whatever you're doing, you know, I hope you're happy with. I really do, because this is a lot of fun. I hope you're having a lot of fun. You know, don't forget to, you know, like, you know, make comments. Comments are all, you know, the important thing. I can't get better if you don't, you know, help me out. I need your help. I need your help. Oh, look at that. Look at what I left there. Just like that. And we're just going to try and finish this off together, you and I. And this shouldn't be too bad. I think this is going to look pretty good when it's done. And then you just start another one, a row of these. Now this one could get, like I said, this could get a little tricky. But overall, I don't think it's that bad. maybe this one, I think what we'll do is we'll see what happens to it, and we will, you know, just peak this as much as we can, and I think it'll come out really good, and I think yours will turn out really good too. And you know, I hope you're not, you know, intimidated or anything and say, oh my gosh, you said this was going to be easy. It is. You can do it. You know, it's really not hard. I think this one might work okay. I think this might just work just dandy. Kind of like this. Yeah, it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be a little weird. But nobody ever claimed that anything in Minecraft was going to be exact or science or anything like that. So that's going to cap that off. Oh yeah, that's going to cap that off. And just think, we gotta do on the next episode, we gotta do the detailing and how to make this even more. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that. I think I like that. That is a little odd. That didn't come out as much as I thought it would. We'll figure out on the next episode. I think we can fix that up a lot better. Now, this is the part that I left behind, and this is a problem with me. I usually forget, and I need stone or cobblestone for this. I forget to do this in most of my builds, believe it or not. I just don't think of it. And you should. I mean, it's, you know, you need we'll do cobble, we'll do mossy. You need a chimney, man, a chimney. And I don't make chimneys. I don't usually do that, which is kind of strange. I find it really weird that I don't do that. But I just don't think of it. I guess maybe in my worlds, I don't need, you know, I don't need a fireplace. I think it'll do. I think, you know, we're gonna. I'll tell you what. I'll stack this about. Yeah, that's big. I'll finish this, and then we'll go to the top, and this should be done. All right, there is your basic. Yes, smokestack. Chimney. Yeah, that's it. That's the word I'm thinking of. And I just went ahead and, you know, finished that in all around like that. And you say, well, that looks pretty. Well, you know what? For some beginners, that's pretty cool. But on the next episode, we are definitely going to change that a lot. We're going to make it look way better. I guarantee you, I promise you. But, oh, look at that. That might be a place where you can put your fire in. Or you can get the ashes out. There you go. But that's it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it right there. You didn't think I was actually going to leave that way, did you? Not me. Not me. We're gonna fix. I'm totally fixed it. Totally fixed that. I squared it off. I totally made it square like it wanted it to be, and that topped it off, and that, to me anyway, looks much, much, much better. On the next episode, we are going to, this is going to change quite a bit. And I hope you stick around for it, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed this one, you'll enjoy the next one for sure. So, see you next time. Just remember, keep moving, keep mining, and keep building!